Today I am here to discuss a very important environmental issue which has taken place recently in the northern India. We all have seen a lot of visuals coming from the regions of Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, especially Punjab. And we are seeing that how there has been a devastation caused by floods and extremely heavy rainfall associated with cloudburst events and other mass movements like landslides. And this has resulted into tremendous losses in terms of lives and property. Millions of people, families have lost their shelters. The cattle have died. So the point is that such drastic incidents and events, what are the root cause for this? Floods are not new things. Floods have been there since ages because these are the weather phenomena and weather is there since the earth was formed. But the problem is that in recent days, the intensity of these weather events have increased. And the root cause, we say, is the climate change. Climate change has become so important that it is not just impacting the daily lives of humans as well as other species, but it is challenging the conventional academic concepts of meteorology and climatology. And Punjab is a classic case study for this very year. Now, to understand the crisis, that what is the root cause, first we need to understand that there are three important things which govern rainfall patterns in India, right? For example, when we talk about the monsoon, if you people have read about monsoon, then you must be knowing that during the summer season, the monsoon arrives in India. And monsoon winds arrive in India from two major portions, two major parts. One is through the Arabian Sea towards India, which is known as Arabian Sea branch. And the second one is the monsoon winds coming from Bay of Bengal. When it comes to the northern India, that is the states of Punjab, Himachal, Uttarakhand, and northernmost, that is Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh region, in this particular area, every year during the monsoon seasons, which according to IMD is June, July, August, and September. These are the 4 months classified by IMD as the monsoon months. During these 4 months, the rainfall which takes place in the northern India is because of these two branches, that is the monsoonal branches coming from Arabian Sea as well as Bay of Bengal. Then what has changed this year? This year, these two branches are combined with the western disturbances. Now, those of you who are knowing some basics of western disturbances, you people must be knowing that western disturbances are the winter phenomena. If you have read basic NCRTs or any other book, you must have gone through this information that during the winters, the western disturbances, which is the low pressure disturbance which is created in the Mediterranean area. So during the winter months of the northern hemisphere, the low pressure is created over Mediterranean. There is continuous evaporation, which is then caught by the subtropical westerly jet stream, which again picks up the moisture from the Black Sea, Caspian Sea, and then it strikes the Himalayan region. It gets divided into two branches. The southern branch of the subtropical westerly jet stream brings winter rainfall in India, which is important for Rabi crops. So western disturbance primarily is a winter phenomena. Problem is, because of the climate change, western disturbances is creating rainfall during this particular season. Now this needs to be understood. The point is that western disturbances, Arabian Sea branch, and the Bay of Bengal branch, all these three winds have led to the accumulated rainfall in the northern part of India this year, and that is the reason that why the Punjab state specifically in 1 month, that is in 30 days, out of 30 days, 24 days in Punjab have experienced heavy and extremely heavy rainfall. Now, what do we mean by this? According to IMD's classification, heavy rainfall is considered as a rainfall more than 115.6 millimeter in 1 day, that is in 24 hours. And extremely heavy rainfall is considered as the rainfall reaching more than 204.5 millimeters in 24 hours. This is a huge rainfall, right? So when we try to understand the climatic factors, this is a climatic factor. Now, the question can hit your mind that how are we receiving western disturbances during summers, during this particular season? Because it is a winter phenomena. So scientists, again, we know that climate change is not properly understood. So even now, the scientists are analyzing this particular thing. But the information which has come in public domain, the scientists are of the opinion that because of the climate change and increasing thermal contrast, the Arctic areas are melting. Because of the Arctic melting and the increase in the thermal contrast, the jet streams, particularly the subtropical westerly jet stream, is experiencing higher meandering. And because of the sinuosity of these meandering waves, basically even during the summer, even during these months, the subtropical westerly jet stream is able to bring some moisture and shedding it on the northern parts of India. So the reason is climate change. Now, how exactly it is happening, no one knows. But yes, it is for sure that because of the increase in sinuosity, which in turn is a result of the thermal contrast, global warming, and all those phenomena, we are experiencing rainfall because of these jet streams carrying the moisture from the Mediterranean area. So this is a climatic factor which is a rare event which has not occurred in last 40 years, right? Now, along with the climatic